Well, bats could be considered nature's exterminators. A single bat can eat 600 mosquitoes a day. But for one family in Greene County, bats decided to make their house their new home. Chris Bryant has their story.
We all dread the unwanted visitor. But that chirping sound,
well, maybe it's a mouse, which is not what you want.
We thought it was a squirrel, yes. And my mother is a wildlife rehabber for Greene County, and we asked her to come over, and she said, those are bats. You need to get remediation in as quick as you can.
for Ashley Goris.
This is our master bedroom. This was the wall that they inhabited. And then this is right above our screened-in porch, the second access point.
One bat was trying to move in.
We first found a bat in the house September of 2024.
3 more bats would be spotted around their house, 2 on their porch and another.
The fourth bat, the one that we found while the boys were sleeping, we were not able to find that one. And that's when we called the health department and said, I think we have a problem.
I've seen this movie.
I know, we have too. We felt like we were in it. I mean, if you stood by this window, you would just see them, we counted hundreds.
Well, the family can find the humor now as they call their home the Bat Cave. Sectioning off their home from the bats was just one step.
So we all went to the Mercy Emergency Department to get our first rabies vaccine and our immune globulin shot, and then we went to the acute ambulatory care center off of National for the remaining vaccine doses.
And for her son, the reality set in.
One of the things my youngest son said, he said, so let me get this right. He said this on the way to the emergency department. Rabies is 100% fatal. And I said, yes. And he said, and if I get the vaccine before any symptoms, there's a 100% chance that I live. And I said, yes. So after he got his first 2 shots, 1 in each thigh, he looked at me and he said, Mom, the nurse could have just saved my life. And I said, you're absolutely right. She could have.
When it comes to rabies vaccinations, the standard treatment is to be reactive.
The sooner the better you get the rabies shot. And yes, you're absolutely right. You need several shots in order to prevent from that happening. But if you get the shots, there have never been a case of people who actually got the shot and got rabies afterwards.
On average, in the United States, there are around 5 cases of rabies in humans each year. And if you are infected with rabies, a person is confused, has water coming from their mouth, then becoming aggressive, followed by lethargic. And if you have rabies as a human, it is fatal.
It's been described from anything from 2 weeks to a year. Okay. Most people are between 2 weeks and 6 months.
With the bats removed and the vaccines complete, there was only one thing left to do.
And by the end of our last shot, we actually had a little celebration here at the house with a Batman-themed cake to celebrate that we were done with, I think, over 24 vaccines, 24 shots between the 4 of us.
In Greene County, Chris Bryant, back to you.
If you think you've been exposed to rabies, you want to call your doctor or local health department right away. Coming up today at 5, we'll speak with a company that removes bats and points out some of the warning signs to look for on your property to avoid becoming a new retreat location for a colony of bats.